Hello everybody, so Beaton here and welcome back to another past paper practice question video. In this video we will be looking at a matrix question, so let's not waste any more time, let's head straight into that question. So the question says, the matrices A and B are given as, and we have the matrix A being negative 1, 0, 3, 2, and B is equal to 3, 2, 1, 1, 4, 6. They want us to determine the matrix A squared. The matrix A squared is simply telling you you want A multiplied by A. You want matrix A multiplied by matrix A. So you'll take matrix A, which is negative 1, 0, 3, 2, multiplied by matrix B, which is negative 1, 0, 3, 2. And then we'll multiply the two matrices with each other. So we do row by column, so it's row by column, so it's negative 1. So this will be negative 1 multiplied by negative 1 plus 0 multiplied by 3. 0 multiplied by 3. We move on to the next column. So it will be negative 1 multiplied by 0 plus 0 multiplied by 2. And then we move on to the other row times the same set of columns. So this will be 3 multiplied by negative 1 plus 2 multiplied by 3. And then we have 3 multiplied by 0 plus 2 multiplied by 2. So the key thing to look for would be that these are the same and you are good to go. So let's simplify this. So negative 1 times negative 1 will be a positive 1 plus 0 times 3 is 0. So negative 1 times 0 would be 0 plus 0 times 2 would be 0. Then we'll have 3 times negative 1 would be a negative 3 plus 2 times 3 would be 6. Then we'll have 3 times 0 is 0 plus 2 times 2 is 4. Hence, this will give us 1 plus 0 would be 1 plus. Hence, this would give us 1 plus 0 would be 1. 0 plus 0 would be 0. Negative 3 plus 6 would be positive 3. And 0 plus 4 would be 4. Hence, A squared, this is equal to A squared. Hence, A squared is equal to 1, 0, 3, 4. Hence, A squared is equal to 1, 0, 3, 4. So the next question says, so we have the same set of matrices. So this one, we want to explain why the matrix product AB is not possible. So here we see A and this is B. So we see A is we have 2 rows by, we have 2 columns. And the matrix B is we have 1, 2, 3 rows and 2 columns. So this is a 3 by 2. So we have a 2 by 2 matrix and we have a 3 by 2 matrix. And for these two matrices to be compatible, these two must be the same. So as you can see, these two are not the same, so they are not compatible for multiplication. So we can say reason being would be because, and this here would be row by column. So we can say because the number of columns in matrix A is not equal to the number of, and we can say here would be the rows in matrix B. And there's how we get our 1 mark. So for them to be compatible, these two numbers must be the same. So the number of columns in the first matrix must be equal to the number of rows in the second matrix. So this question says, we have the same set of matrix. Without calculating, state the order of the product BA. So in this case, we're multiplying B by A. So we see B is a 3 by 2 matrix. And A is a 2 by 2 matrix. So of course you see they are compatible for multiplication because those two numbers are the same. And in order to determine the order, we look at these two n numbers. So hence this will be a 3 by two matrices when we multiply them, just by looking at these two n numbers. Of course, if you had plenty time, I want to double check your answer, you can multiply this here throughout. But the easy way to do it is just to look at the n numbers. And with that, this has brought me to the end of this video on matrices. I trust that you have a good understanding of these kind of questions, and I want you to continue practicing. Practice makes perfect. So keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video in which I'll be looking at some more exam questions. Until then, take care and keep practicing.